Hello there, friends. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be. Hope everything's going smoothly. Hope you are understanding how this life works day by day, putting one foot in front of the other, taking it breath by breath, taking it moment to moment, with full presence and awareness so that the beauty may shine forth from within. For it's all in us and around us. There are no barriers between this self that you call yourself with a small s, your persona, your identity that is struggling to defend what it thinks it needs. You can stop the wrestle or stop the war and resistance for just this one moment, and to receive atonement with this unity that you are a part of all things. Everything that you see is what you are, just like the Indra's net of jewels, the dewdrop in the spider web, where in each drop contains the whole of the spider web. So you are a reflection of that divine. Within you contains all humanity, all history, and all galactic intelligence. You're made up of compounds and that can be studied through chemistry, and you need not become a PhD of it. You just need to get the basics that we're all made up of elements, compounds that will turn into organisms and systems. And that's what you are, and you are a part of this bigger organization, that which is thriving and living with or without your imposition or your opinions or what you do. You are inherently valuable, no matter what you think. The theme for today is forgiveness. So this just came to me this morning as I was sitting in silence, that we can start here and forgive ourselves and each other and the world. You can also forgive yourself for being unforgiving, because Yogananda said, the saint is the sinner who never quits. So life is ongoing. You're here to learn and to not repeat the mistakes of the past. Books are there and it has been written. You can see the mistakes of your ancestors, your familial tribe. Maybe see where your parents and grandparents have a misunderstanding on what life is, and you stop that trauma. You need not to impose your enlightenment to them. You just need to be enlightened within yourself and have a compassionate understanding and have this capacity, this space to love all. And this comes in forgiving, that nothing is ever wrong, everything happens for a reason, and everything is correct. Everything is attuned to the divine. Only our thinking makes it squiggly and wobbly. Defending. Man loves to defend, and defense is the first act of war, and hence man is never at ease within himself. So cultivate this peace by forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Approve of yourself. Love yourself. These are basic, can be seen as cliches, but it is law. Follow the golden rule. Forgive, and you shall be forgiven. For everything is within you. What you feel about others is what you feel about yourself. Oftentimes we try to save ourselves through righteousness and pomposity. We get all up in our heads that we are better than everybody, but nothing's better than anybody. All is. It just is. To see things as they are and to let go of things to be in a certain way. This attachment for things to be in a certain way will greatly give you ease, and that is what we teach in the newsletter. That is what I teach and practice myself, that all is just happening within its own intelligence. There's a higher order going on unfailingly, and to contend to it and to contradict it, to shape it beyond our control, to shape and force and wield things that are beyond our control is futile. You will only waste your vital life force, which is so precious and valuable. Use your time and energy to make yourself happy, to nurture that which is within you that makes the world a better place. Practice a craft. Get lost in flow. When was the last time you tapped into this state of flow? And you'll know when you're in flow, when you are not too awake, that you're neurotic and panicky, and you're not too bored, that you're sleepy. You're just in that right amount of aliveness and awakeness, and to be present in each moment. And it can be arrived right here, right where you are, in each breath, in each sight, in each moment. Try to watch your knee-jerk reactions, your immediate response to things, and filter it through the sifter of inquiry. Pass it through a filter. Why am I thinking this way? Why are my attachments to these certain things so strong? Maybe we can loosen up the grip. Maybe it's just a pattern that I've gone addicted to. We've gone addicted to ideas. We've got addicted to shallow dopamine. But you can stop everything right here, right now, and just look at life and its majesty, and to become fully integrated with the infinite and the beauty and the divine paradise that they speak of. It's all now. It's all in here. And if you truly awaken that compassionate heart, that Christ consciousness within, you shall not be afraid of anything. No circumstance, situation, status, person shall move you, for you are the center of the universe. Man is capable of this. You are capable of this. To be so centered. Focus on your spine, lengthen your spine, pull the shoulders back, relax the eyebrows, and do some Kriya breaths. Google a practice that really suits you. To be mindful of the breath, do some box breathing, do some Wim Hof, or create your own method of breathing. And in slowing down the breath, we activate the vagus nerve. We shift from the from sympathetic to parasympathetic. The fight or flight, fear, thinking of survival is over, my friend. This is the age of enlightenment. This is the age of knowing that you are the truth, you are the way, that you are God. Now, how does that feel? When everything is safe and everything is flowing, you're doing what is in your ability to do. And it's mostly being your true self, being ready for change. For change is the only truth that there is. Uncertainty is the only certain thing. Forgive the unforgivable and love the unlovable. There's a lot of hubbub about politics right now, and make this an opportunity to love the unlovable. What is it that is in yourself that you see in the people in politics. There's a practice that I've learned, it's called having tea with Hitler. Imagine yourself just having tea with Hitler and not judging him. Ooh, is that too harsh for you? Are you so compelled to tell him what is right and what is wrong? Don't you know that he is a human also? Are you all watching? Watch yourself when you're getting filled up with hate. And that can easily be turned around. Turn it around to love. Because everybody's just in an interesting place in a process of learning. And we are all here to learn. That's why time-space reality got created, for us to blossom in our own pace, beautifully and uniquely, and embrace your uniqueness. It has value. What are the unique quirks that make you stand out? Share it. Share it. So we can start the day by the concept of forgiveness, an atonement. Provide yourself grace. Accept the things that you cannot change, and accept the things that you can change, that you will do something about. It is in the immediacy that we act on, that we drive our lives. The immediate tasks, no matter how small. It may just be some dirt on the countertop. It might be folding clothes. And in the brick by brick laying of these good things is how you create the motion picture of your life. Try to see your life as a grand masterpiece, and each moment is a piece of the jigsaw puzzle, and make it nice. Make this one thought beautiful. I think that's what I'm really pulled into. Just these beautiful thoughts, just these beautiful phrases. I think that's what people like about the newsletter. If you aren't a member already, go to Make Pure Thy Heart at Substack. Maybe makepurethymheart.com for vegan recipes. There's a lot of things to do in the kitchen. Make the kitchen a holy place. Ooh, that's a nice article. Make the kitchen a holy place. Make each wipe a sacred prayer. Thank the water as you turn the faucet on and off. For we are living like kings. To have a bathroom. Imagine 1,000 years ago, even kings and queens did not have a bathroom that we have right now. So be thankful. And another strong concept that I've been practicing lately is desiring what you have. For 10 years ago, imagine 10 years ago, your life right now was only a dream. So isn't that proof that dreams come true? Only if you set your mind to it. Only if you attune and hold yourself accountable and never stop. And to never stop going for what is true to you, and constantly tuning in and asking spirit, or however, if you're not spiritual. Well, I cannot imagine how people cannot be spiritual, because the internet is there. How do you think remote controls work, or sensors? It's in the ether. It means that there is data in the air, and that is spirit. Okay? And you can tap it through your soul, so you can manage your material life. It is in the 4-dimensional world first, and then it hardens to material fact. You have desired yourself from the stars, so that you can undergo 100 years of purification, only if you choose to. But if you're too stubborn, you'll repeat the lessons. And oh my God, to repeat lessons? That's such a bore, my friend. So go here, learn what you can, and go to your edge, maximize your capabilities and capacities so that you enter the new world, so that you may be more capable of more wondrous things. Stay in wonder at that which is before you, to look at things in a wonderful way. This does not mean you're indifferent or you're a hippie or you don't care about your future or where your life is going. It is to be truly alive, to be truly sensitive, because each and every moment directions and doorways are presented. And if you're tuned into the truth of what you are, you'll get hits of inspirations and you'll walk those doors, and that's how you change your life. That's how you transform your life from here to there. But we have gone accustomed to patterns, and it's comfortable to be myself. There's a good book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. It is disrupting the pattern for more truth and more aliveness, to be truly alive, to come forth. So when was the last time you felt truly alive? Go back to when you were 7, when you ran as fast as you could until you're breathless and you end up laughing after. And to be childlike, it is in the babies that the kingdom of God is received, or something like that. So go back to that innocence, and in that innocence there is no judging. Did you judge when you were a baby? And here's another thing: wash off all of those preconceived notions and those programmings that might have been imposed on you unawareingly from ages 1 to 7. So in your deep meditation, you can dissolve them and wash them away and start anew. Go to a new environment, position yourself where your value is of use, and learn from the masters. Figure out your input-output variants and increase intensity and frequency. This is how you design your life. It is how you use your time. For this hour, what are you to be? What are you to be for this next hour, for this day, and for this quarter? When I was an exchange student, I've always had trouble with pronouncing quarter, or quarter. They say it as quarter, so it's a letter D. Quarter. Have fun with words. Okay, now that we have forgiven ourselves, now we have the capability to forgive others. Nothing can do wrong to you. It's only your mind that is doing it to itself. And watch when you're being attached to endless what is this? I'm trying to say a tornado, a vortex of negativity. Watch the mind. You can always stop, reset, and start from where you are. Stop, reset, and start from where you are on a clean slate, carrying all the goodness that you have accumulated. Okay, let go of the bad stuff, let go of the trauma, let the wisdom stay, let the trauma go, and embody the fullness of what you are and shine like a bright star, like a superstar, like a motherfucking rock star. Okay, that's it for today. We've reached our 20-minute mark. Thank you for spending time here. Go to substack.com. It's time for church. Namaste. Hello there. Speaking of babies, baby Leonie said hi. She's my niece. It's good to have babies around. It reminds you of that innocence we talked about. Okay, that's it for today. Forgive yourself for being unforgiving, and I don't know, be your best self, and if not, try again forever. To infinity. Okay, I'll be enjoying my yerba mate. We might be driving up state and see some mountains and sky and trees and just savor this gift of life. Shout out to you, shout out to me, and that's it.